Hello beautiful farmers. On this video today I want to share with you how stocking poultry feed have helped me this season, so that you will also apply it in your own farm, so that we will be able to make much profit than usual. So watch this video to the very end so that you will be able to understand what I'm going to be sharing with you on this video. Last month ending, I shared a video with you guys about stocking poultry feed for future use. And how I got the idea was because poultry feed kept on increasing. That is the price. They keep on increasing the price of poultry feed almost every week. So, and how I was doing it before was like, I usually buy only the one they will consume within the period of 1 week. Then the upper week I will go and buy another one. But recently, since the price of feed kept on increasing, I just got the idea of stocking the poultry feed that can feed my chicken for almost 2 months. Like the feed I have here with the one that I'll be bringing in, they can feed my chicken for almost 2 months. That's, they can feed them till around that kind September. So, and the reason why I did it like this is because the price of feed keep on increasing almost every week here in Nigeria. I said to myself, instead of keeping money in the bank, why don't I use it and buy this poultry feed and keep it, and from there I'll be feeding my chicken instead of buying feed every day. Like, I was okay, let me use the whole money and buy this poultry feed. And that was how I got the idea of stocking this poultry feed. And it is now helping me a lot. It is helping me in a very big way, which I want every poultry farmers out there, especially chicken farmers or other poultry farmers that are keeping other poultry animals. So far they are feeding, why don't you buy the whole chicken feed in bulk and keep, so that it will be able to reduce stress and all this price increment in feed for you guys. Like for an instance now, here in my farm, my chicken reduced in production due to rainy weather. You know, during rainy season, this cold, they usually affect this layers chicken production. Normally during rainy season, they don't lay more egg than usual, which other farmers are still complaining about their chicken dropping in production. But their drop in production didn't affect me because I already have their feed, which, assuming I don't have this their feed and they drop in production and the price of feed keep on increasing, definitely I will be losing. And this is the reason why most of these poultry farmers that don't buy feed in bulk to store, that is the most reason why they fail, because at the end they won't be making enough profit because the price of feed will keep on increasing. And even though the price of eggs will keep on increasing, but they won't be making more profit. They will be making lesser profit, which at the end they might even sell their chicken off if they don't meet up with the profit. They might sell those chicken off, and they might even quit farming, because before they start another chicken farming, it might be very difficult for them because the price of things keep on increasing, most especially here in Nigeria. My advice to you all is that you should use your money and buy this chicken feed in bulk instead of saving your money in the bank, which at the end it won't make any profit for you. I would really advise you to use it and stock this chicken feed. Like this period, even though my chicken reduced in production, but I'm still making profit out of it, up and down, because I already have the feed here. If you don't have the money, you can even borrow money and buy those chicken feed. You won't lose, since it is increasing in prices, most especially Nigerians, because I know every person here in Nigeria is complaining about poultry feed, the high price of poultry feed. But if you can run it this way, if you can do it this way, definitely you are not going to lose. You are not going to lose. You are going to be making much profit from it. No matter how difficult the country is, no matter how difficult the economy is, if you can try it out this way, definitely you will be making a lot of profit from it, doing it this way. For an instance, they tested me this morning telling me that the price of feed increased from 16,500 to 17,100, which I have around 35 bags of feed here, which if you should times 600, it increased with 600, which if you should times that 600 times 35 bags of feed that I have here, it will be giving you around 21,000, which I know the feed will keep on increasing. Like the price of feed will keep on increasing. Even before now, like the other time that I'm telling you, that's around that last month ending that I started this, the price of feed have increased like almost 3 or 4 times, which all those increments that it was making, I was making profit instead of losing, because I was stocking this feed ahead of the increment, which whenever they make any increment in the price, I will be making more profit. Like for an instance, if they increase the price, for an instance, all this feed that I have here, I'm now making profit of those price that they added. Like assuming they added 500 naira, all this feed that I have here, when you times it by 500, you know how much you have saved for yourself. And some of those farmers that are buying it like 4 bags or 3 bags, they are losing because they will still need more feed, especially if you are keeping these layers chicken. But because I have this feed here, I'm now making the profit from those increments that they are making. And again, whenever there is an increment in the price of feed, we also increase the prices of these eggs. Like for an instance, we have been selling this tray of egg at 4,800, and now that they made an increment in the feed price, we are now making an increment of 200, which it will now be 5,000. And you know, since I already have the feed here with me, then those 200 is an extra profit. Like aside of the profit that I'm making, it is now an extra profit, which when next I'll be going to buy this commercial feed, it is from that extra 200 that I'll be adding, which no matter the amount the feed increased to, then from that 200 I'll be able to buy the feed. Like it will be much easier for me. I won't find it difficult to buy the poultry feed then. But assuming I didn't stock this feed, it will just be like I will make sale, and from the profit I made from my last sale, I will use it and add extra money to buy this poultry feed, since the price of feed keep on increasing. But doing it like this, those 200 will be an extra profit. Like if you times the 200 times how many crates of eggs that I'll make from this 35 bags of feed, which I know that this 35 bags of feed will give me almost, it will give me more than 80 trays or more than 100 trays, which at the end, when you calculate 200 times the total tray it will give me, you see the extra profit that I'll be making from that 200. And from that way, you will be able to stick in the business. You won't feel like you are losing because you have invested ahead of the economy. Now, if you are able to manage your poultry farm this way that I just showed you, you will be able to maintain the profit margin of your poultry no matter how the economy is, no matter how bad or no matter how good the economy is. You will be able to maintain your profit. And also it usually helps me to save money, because all this feed that I have here, I usually write down the prices, the eggs that I get. I usually take record, and then normally I don't make use of this particular money that I'm using in this business, which it will help me to save money in case of the next business that I'll be venturing into. That's the next project that I'll be bringing in another chicken to my farm. It will help me to save money ahead. It will help me to save in the cost of feed, and it will also help me to make more money from eggs. No matter what, no matter how the chicken drop in production, you won't feel it because you already have the feed. Now, there are a few things that I usually consider before I stock this poultry feed. Like for an instance, you know, this chicken feed, they normally expire. So I usually consider the expiring date of the chicken feed, which they always tag the expiring date on the bag of the chicken feed. And when you consider the expiring dates, like for me, I usually buy a feed that will expire like maybe 2 months ahead, which I know that my chicken must have finished consuming the feed before they expire. And make sure that it is a newly produced feed. And also consider the place that you are storing the feed. Make sure that that place is not too cold. Make sure that rain cannot enter from anywhere, because you know rain can penetrate this feed. So make sure you store it in a cool and dry place, not just any place. Make sure you store it away from where rats can penetrate the feed, because if you store it in an ordinary place, rats might enter from anywhere and they will now be feeding from there. And again, I usually use this feed accordingly. That's according to their date of production. And also before the feed finishes, like before I use up to half of the feed, I'll use the money that I've realized to buy in another poultry feed. That's how I usually manage this feed that you are seeing right here. I think this is the best step every poultry farmers should take, especially chicken farmers. You know, what will determine your profit if you are into chicken farming is the price of feed, like how you cut down the price of feed and the health of your chicken. So I think with this way you can be able to cut down the cost of feed and make more profit from it. My name is Collins Booker. Thank you for watching. If you are new in this channel, kindly subscribe in this channel for more poultry tips and experiments. And if you find this video interesting, don't forget to like this video and tell me in the comment section below. And also you can check out the last video that I posted on how you can manage your chicken farm during rainy season to avoid all these coccidiosis and other sicknesses. So thank you for watching once more, and I will see you in my next video.